has yet to have a point on the board. So for somebody, this will be the first point they've scored this event. Warped going to lose their Dorito 1 player really quick. Also, sorry, there's something going on outside and hitting up against my building. Both teams going to lose a guy off the break. Warp trying to figure out what happened. I think we shot everybody. There we go. Gonna get a point on the board for Warped Army. Gonna force Kansas State to Tau. Let's see. K-State's just going to have to live 5 up off the break. Get a chance against this Warped Army team. I can't remember the other games, but I don't think K-State has lived all 5 off the break yet. Maybe once. It's real rough. Real rough day. Gets real frustrating. Warped Sports just giving or Warped Army giving a big showing over on the Snake side every time they're out there. There you go. K-State's going to live up all 5 off the break. K-State going to get into that Snake 3. See if he can catch that guy in the wedge, not looking across. Not going to do it. That shot's not there. Oh, there you go. I'm telling you. Warped Sports going to meet up in that Snake 50. Oh, Captain Crunch going to get him some kills. And while that's all happening, K-State's going to lose some back players. And that Snake 3. It's going to give another point for Warped Sports. Warped Sports going to waste a pod back there at one of those back bunkers, just in case. Just in case. Orb Sport's going to walk it in. Point approved. K-State's going to concede it to Warped Army. K-State's going to really have to put it together. Set small goals like the last one. Let's all live 5 up off the break. Now let's go with let's get a kill off the break and live 5 up off the break. And maybe let's pick on a certain player. Let's all shoot this guy and get him off the break. And set small goals instead of just winning the point. Let's improve just a little bit each time. All right, you'll have Warped Army on your left. K-State on your right. 20 seconds until we get this point started. Warped Army going to be in that Snake 3 pretty much off the break. Both teams living 5 up. Warped having that guy in the Dorito wedge just lock it down. They're going to shoot the K-State player in the Dorito 2. K-State really needing to get some points on the board. Got to make something happen. Unfortunately, it looks like to me like the K-State guys are just shooting zones and shooting spots, trying to keep Warp from coming, but Warp doesn't have to. Warp can sit there and waste time. Being up 2 points, on this layout, there's not a lot of quick points. So you waste much of that time as you can. It's harder to bring it back. Warped is going to lose 1 player off the Dorito side. Make it a 4-on-4 game. K-State's going to fill that 50 Dorito, but get shot going in. Get called out immediately. Looks like to me also that K-State player is going to stand back there and argue about getting shot. And that's going to pull another one. You can't do it. The ref tells you to get out. It's just best to get off the field. Stand back there and argue, they're just going to pull another one. And that's going to do it for K-State. It's going to shoot out the last guy to the Snake corner. They're going to towel and give the point to Warped Army. Now, K-State's got to score some quick points. Let's see if I can open the door and hear them talk in their pit. Curious of what they're saying. Nothing. More. They're. It sounds like they're only concerned about how much time they have in between points. No one is talking. Lots of whispers. Yeah. It looks like they are only rostering 5 players. They have 1 or 2 staff. Makes it rough with X-Ball. Warped going to call timeout. Actually going to benefit K-State. No offense to Warped at all, but I'd like to see K-State get a point. At least bring up their pit morale. Kind of see them all walking out, heads hanging. But if they don't change the way they're playing this Warp team, Warp's going to get another point on them and 4-0 them. Here we go. 30 seconds till the start of this point. K-State will be on your left. Warped Army on your right.
20 seconds. 10 seconds.
Here we go. K-State gonna put a guy in the or the snake side corner. Sorry, he's gonna get checked. That's a big gap to go into that snake corner. He's gonna get shot. Warped Army not needing to do anything. Just let K-State run into their guns. Warped Army sitting in both wedges in the center of the field, looking crossed, pretty much locking everything down past the Snake 3 and the Dorito 2 from that spot. Warped is going to lose their back center player. So is K-State. Oh, Warp's also going to lose the Dorito 3 player or Dorito 2 player. Looks like the Snake Wedge, when he looked away, allowed that K-State player to move around to the D side. Looked like he was working on his loader or something. And that's the reason his gun was down. K-State going to try to move through the center. He's got to be careful. Too much. Oh, but as he goes out, his other player might have used him slightly as a blocker. And that guy's going to get shot. That's going to do it for K-State. K-State players through the center just took a little more than he needed to. That's going to allow Warp to go up and hit the button, get another point on the board, give him a 4-0 game.
Games.